Hello everyone and welcome to RCCv2, the smartest comp plan ever developed. This is so exciting. It's got the easiest strategy on the planet. So let's take a look first at the strategy. You don't know anything about this comp plan yet, but I want you to see how easy this is going to be. I want to take down all the roadblocks, all the barriers of what your preconceived notions might be about a residual or about a board. And because we have both here, we have both sides. We have a board side and a residual side. We're going to show you how to be in 100% profit extremely fast. You're going to have one position, one link ever. You're going to start out with just two people. That's all you need to be qualified on both sides. That's it. Two people. And you're going to duplicate. You're going to have your two get their two, and it'll just keep growing very fast. So following the simple strategy qualifies you in both the board side and the residual side in V2. Not only will you get back your one-time startup fee of $4.99 extremely fast on the board side, your $70 monthly fee is now 100% covered. And your boards are 100% on autopilot. You're basically going to be concentrating just on the residual side. So when you're red on the boards, and we'll go through this as we go, when you're red on those boards, which means that you have your two people, nobody can jump you and you can jump. So it's very exciting. When you have your two people on the residual side, your monthly $70 a month is covered. You still have to pay it every month. It's a formality, but you're already paid in advance. You're already in profit. So let's get started and take a look at the boards. Now, some of you might not have ever been in boards before, but this is how it works. You go in the bottom when you first come in, and you're going to go in simultaneously. So when you pay your $4.99, you go into both the board side and the residual side. And again, this is just the board side. So when you come in, you see this lower left-hand image here. That's a 2x3 board. Then we have a 2x2 board. Then we have a bonus 1x2 board. So when you first come in, everybody comes in at the bottom 8 line. There's an 8 line, a 4 line, a 2 line in the top. So you come in the bottom 8 line and you're green. That means you don't have any referrals yet. The minute you bring in your first referral, you turn blue. And then with your second referral, you turn red. Red is very powerful in the 2x3s and also in the 2x2s. So these are dynamic splitting 2x3 and 2x2 boards. When you come in, the person at the top, you can see that that person is red. You already have people above you when you come in. There's already teams up above there, not necessarily everybody on your own team, but a mixture of people are up there in these boards because they split and people keep moving up and people keep bringing in new people within their teams, and so there's a mixture, which is very nice. And you have people working together to keep filling that bottom 8 line. So you come in on the bottom 8 line, the person at the top, you don't have to wait to cycle to get paid. When you're at the top, you're going to start getting paid immediately as people start coming in the bottom 8 line from these people that are on this board bringing people in. People can also fall on this board from people who are in their 2x2 and they keep bringing in new people. They will fall on a 2x3 board that will follow up to them. You always follow your sponsor. Always. You might land on a different board. That's how it works. You might land on different boards, but you keep moving up, and then you always follow your sponsor into the 2x2. So as you're at the top, you're red. You can even be blue at the top. As long as you're at the top, you're going to get paid. So that first person is going to pay you $50, the second 50, 50, 50, and then 100, 100, 100, 100. So guess what just happened? You just made $600. Your $4.99 just paid back and more than that. And you're following your sponsor now in the 2x2. These are Learjets. By the way, the 2x3 is called the apprentice board, and the 2x2 is called the CEO board. These are $7,000 boards, and you're going to continue now to cycle in this 2x2 over and over again. You will never go back with a re-entry in the 2x3. Okay, so as you move up, these boards split just like the 2x3s, and you move up very quickly to the top. Whether you're green or you're red, these are the green or reds here. What that means is you just need one of your personals to come up to the 2x2 to qualify you as red. But I've seen greens at the top and they still get paid. You're going to get paid as long as you're at the top. You're going to get paid $1,000 when that first one comes in that 4 line, another $1,000 when the second one comes in, $2,000, and then $3,000. And what happens? You're going to cycle over again into a new 2x2 board following your sponsor, and you're going to keep doing this over and over. Now, a really fun thing that we put together is a 1x2 bonus doubler, and it is an opt-in. What that means is there's going to be a button in your back office, and you're going to be able to have it clicked on before that last person is paying you that $3,000 there. You're going to have it clicked on, and that means you want to opt in to the 1x2. Now, while your original position is still cycling in the 2x2, when you opt into the 1x2, it produces a brand new singletary position of its own in a 1x2 very fast doubler. So what that means is here you are at the top, you've opted in, and when your first direct referral has also opted in, they come up to you, and this position costs you $3,000 to start. That first direct referral to you will pay you $3,000. You just made your money back. And when your second personal direct referral comes up to your 1x2, he's opted in, it pays you another $3,000. You just doubled your $3,000. Now this position will retire, and then you can do it again when you're at the top of the 2x2. Every time you're at the top of the 2x2, you can opt in. You don't have to. You can take your $3,000, cash out, that's fine, but you can opt in every time you're at the top of the 2x2 and you're waiting for that $3,000. Each time you'll have to flip that switch on. So let's take a look at the residual side. So now you've got your boards. Let's say on the left side, you got the boards. They're on autopilot. You got your 2 people. They're rocking and rolling. Because it is a one time through that 2x3 and you don't have boards all over the place, it's a very tight, it's like a freight train. You're going to cycle faster and tighter on the boards, but it's on autopilot. As you bring people into the residual side, they fall on your boards. They come in automatically. So you're going to focus on the residual side because there is nothing like this on the planet. There are some things that are similar to it, like maybe Empower Network, very similar to Infinity Downline, but we have made it so unique. We've got some twists in here that are so cool. You never have to pass up a personal. You never have to pass up a personal. This is unlimited wide, unlimited deep, and all your odd number direct referrals, all your first one, your third one, your fifth one, they pay you $50 a month on your first level. All your even numbers, your second, your fourth, your sixth, they pay you $25 a month. As your odd numbered downlines grow, your ones, threes, fives, as they grow, you receive $25 leveraged up commissions to you, to your pay line, infinity deep. There is no limits here, and it can grow very fast. So this produces an ever-growing monthly residual income unlike anything you've ever seen before. So your primary objective in the first 30 days is to bring in your 2 referrals. That is the key. Bring in your first 2 referrals. Now, if you have 10, that take this time now in pre-launch, if you have 10 or 20 or 30 personal referrals, can you imagine what your boards are going to do? They're going to just be flying, and your residual is going to be so strong. So take this time to build. And then after launch, continue to focus on your residual side. Because like I said, your boards are going to be on autopilot. You're going to be getting big chunks of money. It's almost like bonuses all the time. So having your 2, though, when you first start, having your 2, this accomplishes 3 things. Your monthly residual of $70 is totally covered. You're in profit. And I'll show you a financial grid here on the next slide. And you are red on your boards and no one can jump you. And your monthly residual will continue to grow through infinity deep while you're building infinity wide. So let's go look at the financial grid. I put this together because, and it was really difficult. It was kind of like a Rubik's Cube on steroids. Not everybody is going to be, this is a static grid, which means when I say static, that means in a perfect world, if two who got two down this first, where it says 2 referrals, if everybody got 2, that's what you would make on the 10th level, which would be $25,625 every single month. Now, I don't know about you, but that makes a big difference in my monthly budget. So 2 who get 2, who get 2, who get 2, 10 levels deep, that's what you would make every month, just on the 10th level. Now, I only did this grid 10 levels wide and 10 levels deep because it would fit on the page. It is unlimited wide, unlimited deep. So I have seen people come in and bring in their 2. They brought in their 2, and so on and so forth, 10 levels deep in one day in V1. I've seen it happen many times. But you're going to want to go for it. You're going to want to go wide. You're going to want to have as many personal referrals to you as you can. And you can see what kind of money this can produce. So let's say 6. Let's say you have 6 referrals first month. They have 6, they have 6, they have 6. It just can get very, very impressive what you're going to make every month. It's not going to work that way because like static like this, you're going to have, maybe you have 6 and one of them has 2, one of your referrals, the other one has 10. It's going to be different, but at least this gives you some idea of the power of what you've got here. Limitless monthly income is the key, folks. Now, our amazing products, I am so impressed with this company because we are a digital software developer and we're also a digital membership and a sales membership. And so the new products we have are Facebook Ninja. It's a fantastic Facebook tool. This is going to help you build your list in MLM or networking and building your list in Facebook. Very, very exciting. We have the Skyscraper, which is also in V1. This is particularly close to my heart because I do all of my networking on Skype. It is a Skype list building software. We have the best customized lead capture system with all the bells and whistles, and we have so much in store for you guys that will have huge conversion, and it's all included in your membership. Okay, very, very, I can't go into detail, but you're going to be very happy with this. Transformation Station is amazing. It is similar to the library in V1, but with V2, there's going to be many more titles, and we've turned it into audio and video. This is an amazing thing for your personal and professional growth. Many different genres of learning here for you. And we had hundreds of people that joined for the library alone in V1 that didn't even care about the comp plan. So they're very, very impressed. And that, again, is for your personal and professional growth. V2 Twitter app is the newest addition to our product lineup. This sounds like a lot of fun. I don't use Twitter that much, but I do have like 7,000 people in my Twitter, but I really don't use it that much. But I'm looking forward to using this application. I'll probably use it a lot more. The site is cell phone and iPad responsive, and that's going to be really nice because you're going to be able to see your back office or do anything with your business right from your iPad or your cell phone from anywhere. So I got to tell you, this is the fastest money generator on the planet. There will not be a V3. And I guess you're probably wondering, well, why or how do you know that? It's because nothing can compare to this. Mathematically or strategically, nothing can match this ever. And so this is it. This is our diamond. If you're in V1, it's kind of like that's the ruby, and you want to upgrade into V2 because that's the diamond, all under one roof. A lot of people ask, why couldn't we just incorporate V2 as an upgradable situation in V1 and have the same back office and everything. And I explained it before, like we've knitted this beautiful sweater in V1, and with V2, there's so many components that we would have to intricately cut the sweater in V1, implement the components, and try to sew it all back up, and basically the sweater would fall apart. That's why we have a different back office. And by the way, the back office in V2 has some really cool features back there that I just want to keep that as a surprise. And we've had to have its own separate website. So I just want to say that it is going to be an amazing thing for you to be a part of V2, to build it, take your time, and keep focused on the residual side, because your boards are just going to fly. Let's go through the frequently asked questions. I want to talk about choreographing and building in the pre-launch stages right now. When you go into V2, like I said, we're focusing on the residual side, and because it is a leverage up system, you're going to want to put in your stronger direct referrals in the odd positions. And you're going to want to put your maybe people that can get 2 or 4 into the number 2, 4, 6, the even positions, to set a good foundation. You never, ever, ever want to have more than one position that you can work. You never, ever, please don't do this, put in your dog or your cat or your great Aunt Sophie, who lives on top of a mountain, doesn't have the internet, into those 2nd, 4th, and 6th or whatever positions. This will make your line fail. And so you want to put regular people who want to be in their own business, want to make money online, want to enjoy the products that we have to offer, and want to share it on an ongoing basis. This is the end game. There is nothing else out there like this. There will not be anything like this out there ever, and you have the perfect opportunity to be a part of this. Everybody is on the same playing field. Every single person, whether you have 200,000 people you can bring in or whether you can only bring 2, you are on the same exact playing field, both on the boards and the residual side. You can make exactly what a person can make if a person brings in 10 or if a person brings in 2. Just have to go deeper, you have to keep building it deeper, but you can make the same amount of money every month. And it's just you want to work smarter. And by working smarter is going wider. Don't give up your personals, but don't put fake positions in either. And I have to say this, if we find out if a person does put in a position that is not real, or maybe a second position just as a filler in those even positions, they will lose all of their positions and will be kicked out of the program. And I hate to say that, it's kind of a downer, but we want to protect you. Not only will that happen if you do it or somebody does it, but it'll happen to you if they get to do it, because you won't get the pass-ups leveraged up to you. And so it is important to stay with the way that it is planned. Team building is not recommended whatsoever. Team building is not recommended because you want to go wide. When you go into a team build, you always come under the umbrella of everybody works together and everybody brings in personals, but they get attached to the bottom of the line to push up the top of the line kind of thing. You don't even want to go there. You don't want to go into a feeder where you only have to pay in $100 and after every 5 people you get a position. Don't want to go there because there's always somebody left behind, and I don't want to see that happen to you. Okay? We do not promote, we do not engage with any type of team builds or feeders. This is a business, and a person that really wants to do this will find a way. It's very affordable. You get your money back so quickly. Your initial one-time investment of $4.99, you get that back very quickly, and it's a serious investment, and it's some heavy, serious money coming to you. So take this time to build wide, plan your strategy, plan your choreography. There is a way to prepay, and you'll want to go to rclaunch.com, and that is to get a e-voucher. And it's probably easier of launch to have an e-voucher, teams to have e-vouchers in place, because then you can take step first one, check the boards, make sure they came in right, okay, and then give the second one your link. Okay, they came in right, they have their e-voucher, they just go ahead and register. You can buy your position on the day of launch, no problems at all. And we will have STP, we will have credit card in STP, we will have bank wire for e-vouchers, and I'm crossing my fingers, we will have VX Gateway e-wallet. It's really worth the wait for the VX Gateway. They are practically reprogramming their whole situation just for us guys. So they're making it so that we have the best e-wallet system with all the bells and whistles, and it's any moment now we will have VX Gateway. You will want to have your STP set up, fully bank verified. You're going to want to have your VX Gateway set up and fully verified. You're going to want to be ready. So this is a really important time before launch. In V1 there was a lot of transitioning. Some people, they started under one sponsor, maybe they didn't even know their sponsor. They gained new relationships, new friendships with other teams. They had several positions going, you know, and they found maybe a niche. Maybe they want to work with a different sponsor. That's totally okay in V2. We want to be respectful. We don't want to cross-recruit. But if you want to work with a specific sponsor in V2, that's totally up to you, and we do respect that. And we want everybody else to as well. If you don't have a sponsor, maybe you never knew who your sponsor was in V1, and you want in, we will match you up with a great team. Please get a hold of us. There's a form out there that was sent in an email you can fill out, or you can contact me personally. I will help you find a great team to be a part of. You can contact me in my Skype. My Skype address is Lori.Trotter, like the horse. It's LORRIE.TROTTER. Just get a hold of me and I'll help you get hooked up with a good team. What if you just joined V1 or haven't cycled yet in V1? Should you join V2? Absolutely. Without a doubt. It's up to you when you join. I want to tell everybody, it doesn't matter who your upline is here. It doesn't matter when you come in, and it doesn't matter who you go under. It just matters who you bring in. That's where your power is. But you're always at the top of your own game here. Everybody, like I said, is on the same exact playing field. I have the top position in the company, but I am no different in my ability to make the same money that somebody that comes in 6 months from now and does the same thing I do. Just goes wide. We're on the same playing field. And so that's very good to know. It's a very fair program that way. I love that about this program. It's not just about the top players. It's not just about the top producers. It's about each and every member being able to have the same opportunity. We do have a Skype room for V2. If you have a large team, I prefer that you produce your own Skype room for that, and maybe just come in as a couple leaders so that you can keep ahead of what's going on here during pre-launch. You can go ahead and give me a shout on Skype as well, and I'll get you into the room. So I just want to say that I am so happy to work with each and every one of you in V1. I look forward every day to working with you all. This is going to change our lives. So I want you to have a great day. I will send out this recording link when I have it converted, and just pass it out to each and everybody you know. Get it out there, get your teams together, and we'll see you on the next webinar. Thank you.